Happy New Year, everybody. How's it going? Chris here with a comic haul from the last couple of months. Sorry I haven't been around lately. Been very busy, of course, with the holidays, family life. I've picked up some extra work in the last while, so I'm really not home. My wife has an extra job as well, too, so very hard struggling with the schedule with that, and any time off is, usually not dedicated to videos, more to the family. But yeah, definitely going to be around as much as I can, interacting with you guys. I always love it. Never going to go anywhere. It's just, the scheduling is on my time, and I never, ever have or will promise any upload times. But if you're watching, I'm glad you're around, and I'm around, and it's all good. I'm definitely going to keep the interaction going. Just want to let you guys know that if I'm not around, you don't hear from me, or if I don't comment much. That's just why, but I'm around, I know what's happening, I'm watching videos, so forth, and hopefully you're sticking around with me too. Really enjoy your guys' interaction. Okay, so, into 2015, just some updates. Hopefully, going to be going to a show in April in Calgary, and for the main reason for my wife, Norman Reedus, is going to be there again. Plays Daryl on Walking Dead, one of her favorite actors. So we're going to try to go there again and see him as well, among some other things. And I have some goals, personal goals for my life and also comic-wise. So hopefully some of those goals will be met comic-wise at the show, completing some, some series or getting some art, things like that. So until after then, there's not going to be as much big spending, and I'm going to save some of the big issues, rare issues that I want to get, hopefully then. So we'll see how that goes, anyways. But yes, going to be I am currently very busy, and going to be busy for a while. So, anyways, just want to share with you guys quickly the comic books that I've gotten in the last few months, mostly all new issues, and just give you my quick thoughts, and maybe at the end some movies. So let's just get into it. Let's try to keep it under 15 minutes, and eventually in the future here too, not very many that I have, but I have some video game stuff that I'm going to show on an episode of Famicom Cave. And if you watched my previous upload to this one of Assassin's Creed Unity, just a little glitch that I uploaded, and if you've been paying attention to my Assassin's Creed Unity unboxing video, I said something in there, and if you watch, like I say, that glitch video, how was I able to get even that glitch video, you'll maybe connect the two and know at least one item that I'll show you on Famicom Cave. That's not Nintendo related. It's video game related. But, hey, whatever. I'm trying to give you too many hints. But anyways, so here's the comics. Let's go through them really quick here, guys. Okay, 249. Here's issue 249 of Spawn. The only thing I can say is just really looking forward to the return of Al Simmons, and maybe I can get up a couple of variants when that comes out. As soon as it's ready for pre-orders, I'll be picking that up. So, good issue. Really enjoyed it. Here's issue 1 and 2 of the new series, Hellboy and the BPRD. And it's great to see some stories with Hellboy and the BPRD. This is basically going to the beginning of Hellboy's first mission outdoors, field mission with the BPRD. So that's really cool. 1 and 2, that's a great series so far. And Elf Quest, the final quest, really great series. Love Wendy Pini's Elf Quest. So here's issue number 6. Okay, so as you see, this is quite a while ago, but the final issue of Wolverine and the X-Men, number 12. And here's Nightcrawler, issue number 8. You got Wolverine on the cover. This is supposed to be the second part to, Nightcrawler. I don't know, just mourning for the death of Wolverine, but as I recall, it's been quite a while since I read this now. But as I recall in this issue, there really was not anything to do with Wolverine in this one, and I really was disappointed that it was solicited as kind of a Death of Wolverine tie-in, basically, but it really wasn't. I am looking for Storm issue number 5. I really can't seem to find that, and at a good price, anyways, to find it to me. But Storm issue number 5 is supposed to be the second part of, you know, the Death of Wolverine story with Storm as well too. So I'm looking for that. Okay, so now some books, some recent titles. Wolverine's dead and gone, but there's certainly not a lack of Wolverine titles right now, even with a new weekly series that's coming out. So, but anyways, if you want to follow up what's happening currently, you want to know what's going on with Wolverine, these are some of the titles you want to get. So one of them is Death of Wolverine here. I'll show you guys in backwards order. But anyways, there's issue number 5, 4, and 3. And issue number 2. And look at that, it looks like Logan's on the cover. Interesting, so I thought this was going to be really cool. It is kind of interesting, but I thought it was going to go in one direction, and then of course it takes a, a turn. But anyways, basically this is going right from, if you went right from the Death of Wolverine, you'd want to go into the Weapon X program, and it kind of shows this group of heroes, or they're not really heroes, but experiments. This group of experiments was not intended to even live. They have an expiration date, genetically put into them by Cornelius. And at first here you think maybe, spoilers here, that maybe the mind of Wolverine was within this character Sharp. That's not so. You find out later in the series that it's actually Ogun. His mind is within Sharp. So then there he changes his name by the end of by issue number 5. Okay, so story chronologically, how it kind of would go would be Death of Wolverine, lead into Weapon X program, and then you can lead into the Logan Legacy, where the team from the Weapon X program kidnaps these different characters, these Wolverine-related characters, Doc and Sabretooth, Mystique, X-23, and Lady Deathstrike. Sharp hand lady. And anyway, so they need their help in retrieving Wolverine's adamantium-covered body, perhaps thinking that his healing factor would be the key to saving them. So they kind of blackmail, sort of, and they have some command words that they've put into, brainwashing these characters to make them help them. So you lead into Logan Legacy. So here's issue number 5, and previous issues of this. Yes, I have shown them on previous videos. So here's issue number 5, issue number 6, and unfortunately I'm missing number 7, which confused me when I started reading the Wolverine series, because there's a big, a lot of stuff is revealed or changed that might confuse you if you didn't read the last, Logan Legacy and your Weapon X program, and then leading into Wolverines. There might have been something confusing you. So anyways, I found out what that was. I got a copy coming. So you're going from Logan Legacy, and then that leads right into the Wolverines. So here's one variant, the Scotty Young variant that I got, just really cheap, but it's not all that really impressive of a variant. I was a little disappointed. So here's the regular cover, and again, just looking at the cover, it seems like a spoiler, unless you were reading the Logan Legacy and you find out, what it's leading into next. So I wish they chose a different cover, just so that it can, shock you more on what they're trying to do in the series. But it was okay. The story-wise, interesting, and where it's going, I'm finding that's okay. But you know, one, I don't know why they call it Wolverines, but because only two of the characters have, you know, Wolverine claws. Like, but anyways, the art in here. So the story is fine. The story's fine. I'm enjoying where that's going so far. But the art, unfortunately, by Bradshaw. He has done other Wolverine titles, and I think it was Wolverine and the X-Men with Jason Aaron. It was just fabulous. His art was great. It was one of the best. Really enjoyable with you know, mixed with the storytelling. They went together well. But here, it just seems like Bradshaw just rushed through this. It's just, his art in here is just a mess, and the coloring is very, very minimal. Until there's two other pages done by another artist, and I can't remember the artist's name. Borges. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But anyways, yeah, it does two pages in here, then, which even makes Bradshaw's art look even worse in this issue because it's done so well, and they should have just started with that art. So, terrible art for the most part, good story, and then it gets really good art here because the new artist on it. And I'll give you guys some spoilers here, so if you want to fast forward, if you don't want to be messed up. Yeah, because of certain things that happened in Logan Legacy issue number 7, Dawkins is not able to heal from Mr. Sinister ripping off his arm, rips off his his left arm with the one with the tattoos, and plucks out one of his eyes. Mr. Sinister steals the body, the adamantium covered body of Wolverine. That's where it's left off. So, really interesting. Much better by issue number 2. Okay, here, I'm just going to say it. Oh, man. At first glance, this variant cover looks really, really cool, but then it's really frigged up. And then, oops, I mean, and somebody on YouTube, or on Facebook within the YouTube community pointed this out. Like this leg, look at that. That leg there, and then it looks like there's another leg there. It's really messed up. Spider-Man's got 3 legs. 3 legs, at least till the knee, and then there's no foot. It's just really messed up. And that just bothers me now, but, is it Adi Granos? No. Brooks? I can't remember whose signature that is now. But yeah, just, would have been really nice if that 3rd leg didn't mess me up. But yeah, as for the annual, shit. Didn't like it all. Didn't even finish reading the damn thing. Like, just the annuals over the last few years have been just crap. Stories that have been good, though, but I've been enjoying. Not getting any of the Italians, and still just enjoying it, loving it, and I get everything that's happening. The Amazing Spider-Man. This is the Spider-Verse. Issue number 10. The art's great. The story's great. Yeah, Oliver Coipel. Yeah, really good art. Number 11. Woo. Here we go. Issue number 12. And that's the most current one. And then just a couple of back issues that I got a while ago just because I'm not even sure. I might even have one of these already, but I got it anyways. Issue number 89 and 90 of Alpha Flight featuring Wolverine. Okay, how much time I got? I got 1 minute, so let's go over these. Just a couple of DVDs here. Let's see. Ninja Turtles, like the look, shit story. Why the hell are the turtles so damn strong that they can even pick up a sea can? Just really odd, weird, I don't know, just stupid stuff with the Shredder, Robot Shredder, Robo Shredder, Transformer Shredder, whatever. Like the look, shit-ass story. They done wrong with this franchise. Gremlins, really great classic. Found it so cheap on Blu-ray here. Great one to pick up. Let's see. Days of Future Past redeems itself, the X-Men series, with it for 20th Century Fox by retconning a few things, and I'm very hopeful for some future movies. One of the greatest Marvel movies lately here, Guardians of the Galaxy, one of the best from 2014. As far as movies go, really great, love it. And Gargoyles Season 2, Volume 2.